Hello and welcome everyone again to another video. And in today's video I'm about to showcase my most expensive investment in the entire game, which led me to get back to the leaderboard after 2 years of skipping the leaderboard. If you guys were around the channel, I haven't hit the leaderboard ever since I get married, which my wife might find offensive, but literally the last time I hit the leaderboard was like 1 week before I get married. After that I've never been on leaderboard, but tonight we were on leaderboard and we hit it with a team that we made without a Palkia origin in the Master League. Not just that, we actually played the world champion its accent twice and we won both games. We have lots of amazing battles waiting to be showcased in this video. The team, as you guys can see, it has Optimus Prime. If you look at that, what's Optimus Prime? You're about to see. We have Dialga origin with the legacy move. If you don't have the legacy move, you can technically survive without it. You don't need it as much as you need it on Palkia. We're not running Palkia, as I believe Palkia is more expensive of an investment, since it's a must to have the move on Palkia. It's not as must on Dialga. Because you're using Dialga literally for the typing. Optimus Prime, typical moveset. Kyogre, we are running double water moves, which is a horrible idea. You actually do need a Blizzard or Thunder for the Palkia origin, but I was struggling against Team Rocket. I'm like, okay, you know what? Origin Pulse is better in PvP as well, so let's just run Origin Pulse. 1 week after, they released the Origin forms for Dialga and Palkia, and then I realized my moveset get entirely walled by Palkia, which is the best Pokemon, and there is nothing even close to Palkia. So without further ado, let's just start watching. This is my Zygarde IV. It's literally not the best. 14, 10, 14. So if you have a better one, congrats to you. You have a better Zygarde than I do. And this took 6 months of investment, 6 months of grinding cells, especially those days when you don't get a cell. So you have to do, I think some days we ended up doing like 9 routes to get the 3 cells. Zygarde first form into the second form, which is the attack weighted one, but in PvP you want the third one, which is the most expensive one, because you need 200 cells after. So I'm doing this and I'm like, please don't fail me, okay? So much grinding was behind this moment, okay? Zygarde, I saw you sweeping teams, so please sweep teams today. Look at that. It's not even a good IV. Now it's like we got Zen Headbutt and Hyper Beam. So, like, I want to give it a second move, but I can't. My hand is shaking. It's too stressful. Too much grinding. We're behind this moment. Just for you guys and sitting on your couch watching while drinking coffee at work when your boss isn't around. Be like, oh, is it worth it for Yasser to do this? And you guys don't know that was actually huge grinding. Look at this, 270 rare XL candy. Took me literally 2 years and almost 3 years to get those. So please, if you appreciate the content, make sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't yet. It's like I'm doing this. I'm like, is it actually worth it? I'm like, you know what? It's been a long time since last time we invested in the game. So maybe my viewers will be too generous to subscribe to the channel, even though it's free. Because somehow 70% of the viewers are non-subs. So look at that, 270 rare XL candy. Oh, dude, my heart. I wanted to cancel that so badly. I'm like, 280 XLs, 3 years of grinding to get walled by a Zacian. That sounds very expensive. Now we're like, okay, we need one more. I'm like transferring rare candy and then transferring them to rare XL candy to get one more power up. I still need one more power up, believe it or not. 3 years of grinding wasn't enough to make this beast. Optimus Prime is about to be tested in the Go Battle League. Now we're trying to get the recommended moveset, which is Crunch, Earthquake. You could run Outrage if you want. It actually does help you slightly more against the Dialga, but you kind of need EQ for everything else. The game's like trying to give me signs to run Outrage, but we said no, and now let's head to the battles. First battle, Mewtwo. We are using a Mewtwo here, as I wasn't using Kyogre. Mewtwo into Palkia. This is a matchup where Palkia wins, but the way you play this, once you land Side Strike, you swap out, okay? If they throw, you could shield here because Special Rend does lots of damage. They baited out us and now they swapped into Zacian. So I'm like, really, Niantic? I literally just invested 3 years of dumped 3 years worth of investment to get a Zacian in game 1. Don't you just have some mercy? Like, my opponent shielded the EQ. I don't even have a play at this point. I'm like, surely Niantic will appreciate my investment, and then they will give me a Sol Galeo lead swap, or like a Excadrill, or like some free-to-play opponents. And they were like, okay, but how about Palkia and the other one? Opponent aggressively swapped and gave me a play. And now, dude, Landorus, we're getting hard countered in this game. By the way, Landorus is a beast, okay? I molded so hard because of Landorus. So the play here is we go straight for the move, and hopefully we land it. If we land it, we win. Yeah, so surely you win. Yeah, so we need to get to this move. We did get to the move. Now we somehow need to get to Psych Strike. Do we get a Psych Strike though? Opponent did not shield, thinking that we have a Psych Strike. So we take those, whether we do have it or we don't. I don't remember. All I remember is that we won. Now we're playing Exer Lords. Okay, I don't know how to spell their name, but I know that I should win this game because this guy sent lots of battles to Zionic. So if these battles make it to Zionic video, at least I want to be the winner there, okay? So no matter what, we have to win this game. We can't let this game win, okay? I have nothing against them, but I don't want to be the guy losing on Zionic video. Nothing against anyone here. But hey, if the legend is going to feature something that has my name there, you know, it would be better if I win. They did an amazing catch on the Lugia, but to be honest, it doesn't matter. Because we have a Dialga, and this is where the Dialga origin is 10, 20, 30, 40, 5 in the morning, and all the hands. What was the song? Okay, I forget what I was supposed to say. I was supposed to say this is where Dialga origin is better than the non-origin Dialga, the normal one. Because Dialga, to kill Lugia, you have to Draco. Once you Draco, you're a useless farmer providing Pokemon to the opponent where they will just farm you down. Now we bring in Optimus Prime, release your power, and we're tanking the Sandsear, and that Sandsear did no damage. Do you guys see it? And now our play is throw these Psych Strikes, since they are in Psych Strike range, and we just spam those. If I land this, I think we still need to shield, because I need to get them low, at least. I think we get to the move, so all we need is just to tap it. So why I'm shielding here, I'm literally shielding because they are still very healthy and they do some Dragon Breath damage. So all we need is basically... Oh my, they get to the move. All we need basically is Justice to leave as healthy as possible, and then the Lando can't take Optimus Prime because Optimus Prime is too good. Opponent here is leading Primarina Charm. What a horrible opponent. Why are you doing that? Why? Oh my, they are running a Triple Charm. I'm about to lose to Triple Charm. Niantic, I just said, this is my most expensive investment. Stop giving me fairy teams. 3 years worth of investment to lose to a stupid Shadow Gardevoir that's not even level 50? Is that how you treat your pay-to-play customers? I'm actually not a pay-to-play, but I do spend money sometimes in the game. This is literally just a joke, okay? Don't be like, now like the comments be like, lol. He spent so much to lose to a fairy Pokemon, which is actually a justified comment. Like, look at this. 3 years worth of investment. Oh my. I need this to KO. Are they gonna have like some fairy in the back? No way, right? It's a Togekiss, dude. I remember this battle now because these battles, like, I just collected them like all in one video from the past like 5 days, because I started using this team around 2800 and we ended at 3060. I was using this team and the team before in the Jungle Cup. So I posted the Jungle Cup video, but we haven't posted the Master League because we have some Master League chads here on the channel, which we do appreciate and love. How do we play this matchup? I think you always bait here, but I was like, this guy is legend. He's just going to try to flex on me and call my baits. But this guy wasn't calling my bait, so I'm going to call his bait. Insane. Too good. Too good. So I'm going to overfarm. I don't know why I did not throw there, but I'm like, maybe he's going to catch. So I'm like, okay, let's Shadow Ball them. They still shield. Dude, he's going to catch now. Why didn't he catch? What is he doing? He's literally like 4 above. Maybe he's paid actoring. They swapped into Dragonite, the inferior dragon, because Optimus Prime here is the superior one. Look at this. We don't fear the Dragon Claw. Look at that Pipilaf. That was small damage. They swap into a Metagross. Just as I said, please give me a free-to-play opponent just like my opponent here. And Zygarde is about to feast on their entire team. Look at that. We don't care about Meteor Mashes. This is supposed to knock out, and it actually didn't, okay? So Meteor Mash is known for the move that does half of your health when it's resisted. It didn't even do 30% here. That's how beastly Optimus Prime is. Now they have Dragonite. We go back to the Dialga origin. Opponent sees the origin and they top left. Primarina again. Everyone is using freaking Primarina. Why? What does that give you? So we stay in here until we land the move and then we go to Dialga. And that thing, barbecue table is actually too thick. And you cannot farm them down. So I'm not going to shield. But the thing is, they don't do as much damage. So we're just going to keep no shielding and farm all the way down. I have to throw here. This was a CMP because I didn't want to. I think I should live the other move. But I was like, you know what? Let's just get to the Iron Head here. Getting this Iron Head will put them in Psych Strike range. So that's actually not a bad idea. Now we go back to Mewtwo. They have a Giratina. And we send Optimus Prime. They see the Optimus Prime and they top left. They have no win con. Okay, we're playing this legend. And they have a Palkia. And I'm jealous. It's a shiny. Is that a shiny? Or like a non-shiny one with makeup? Can't tell. We landed the move. Amazing. As I said, if you land the move, just swap to Zygarde, okay? Because Optimus Prime doesn't fear anything at this point. Optimus Prime sending the crunch, they shielded. I don't know why they shielded. We get the defense fell. This is amazing. This game is unlosable at this point. All we do now is just no shield here. Go for the next crunch. 1, 2, 3, crunch. Nice timing by the best player in the world here. And this crunch is supposed to do some serious damage. That was like 50%, 15% health. That literally did like... But you know what doesn't do damage? Sandsear, because it's Omega debuffed. Opponent is trying to swap and snipe. We don't shield here. We go Dialga, farm them down, and then shield the Sandsear. Because they are going to bring it... Okay, they have a Ho-Oh. So how do we beat the Ho-Oh? We just over farm here. Threw him bad timing. That was a frame drop there. So I was freaking out because of it. And I'm at this point. All we need to do is we shield here. They will try to swap and snipe. But we fear nothing at this point. We go Mewtwo, and we know shield the Mewtwo because we forced them to throw. Okay, we shield the Mewtwo. Now they bring in the cat. Mewtwo flexing his tail like a furry. We throw the Psych Strike here. I was about to say you need to throw the Shadow Ball. Okay. Please tell me you don't have the move. They don't have the move. We win. Moving to the next one. They have a Palkia. Everyone has a Palkia except me and my viewers. I could swear, dude. I don't know anyone who has Palkia. But everyone who I queue with too has a Palkia. So we land the move. We get out. We bait out the fairy. Zygarde. 6 months of grinding in the cold, in the winter. To get hard countered by a fairy every game. Sounds like a fairy trade, a skill issue, call it whatever you want. We don't shield, thank God they threw, which means I can go back to Mewtwo now. We build up some energy. 1, 2, 3, 4. We throw. Good timing. Now they should bring in the Palkia and hopefully they don't have a Lando in the back. I think we shield, just in case they have a... They have that. Yeah, that. They have that. That's why we shield. We don't shield here. Please don't farm me down. Please be nice. Okay, we throw an amazing timing. They still have to throw the next move. Sandsear is not good of a move, but it's actually good enough to force you. They threw this move, which is good for us. Now we need 7 moves to KO them. They have 2 of them, so we have to shield. Do 4, then throw. If we are at the back-to-back, we are not at the back-to-back, so we don't win this game. Now, all they need to do is just shield this and win this game. Zygarde, 6 months worth of grinding to get a Primarina to the face every game. Yeah, thank you, Niantic. Thank you so much. Giratina is probably the worst dragon in the meta. They swap into a Dialga. When they do that, we stay in because we have Optimus Prime to counter their Giratina. And we stay in because we are supposed to be 1 Dragon Breath ahead of them all the time. So we shield because they shielded. We shielded that a lot of times so we can overfarm Nice overfarm Yasser. I could literally overfarm way more. Now, if they bring in Xerneas, Zacian, that's why this is the real team. So we have a Kyogre just in case they have a Ho-Oh in the back, or a Lando, or a Zacian. So that's why we switched the Mewtwo, because the Mewtwo was, sorry, I hate to say it, was a liability. Wasn't good enough, at least because we don't have fast move pressure with the Mewtwo. It's just spamming Psych Strike, and the Mewtwo in level 40 was way better than in level 50, because in level 40, usually whenever you Psych Strike, you can fast move down, but here Pokemons are way bulkier, so you need more fast move pressure. You need something like a 3-turn Waterfall clone to give it to Mewtwo. Like a better version of Waterfall. Like, look at this matchup. Mewtwo actually struggles it. But here Kyogre feels nothing. Shiny 98 at Kyogre. Dialga, they have the shiny. We don't have the shine, but we have the skills. Does the skills matter here in this game? We're about to see, and we build up, and bait. Boom, they win CMP. I have my Dialga as best buddy, which means it's a coin flip, and they did win the coin flip. There is no reason to no shield there, as we have lots of energy, and losing that energy would mean a lot. So we're throwing this. Oh my. Now it's about to be like what we call it, a coin flip to win the smear. The one who is, oh my, they get the coin flip, which means I'm about to get RPS'd. So we go this, they bring in Zacian, we go Kaio, they bring in Lugia. This game's GG. Literally, if all I needed is just win the lead. If we win the lead, we win the game. But the way Dragon Breath Mirror work is usually like your damage. Okay, here is your tip of the day. This might be like too advanced for some people. Your damage register at the beginning of the last turn. So if your fast move is 4 turns, it registers at the beginning of the 3rd turn. If your fast move is 5 turns, it registers at the beginning of the 4th. So if it's 5, it registers at the beginning of the 4th. If it's 4, it registers at the beginning of the 3rd. So as an example, if you are using Volt Switch is 2 seconds, 4 turns, because every turn is half a second. So it will register at 1.6 seconds. Okay, keep that in mind. So if you're using a 5 turn, it will register at 2.1 second. That's how fast move register in the game. This is game mechanic. But if you're using a 1 turn mechanic, it has a different way of applying damage. Basically, the one with better internet will win that. So if it's a Dialga Mirror, Dragonite Mirror, we saw Dialga Mirror, Palkia Mirror, as long as same Pokemons die at the same time, have the same stats, the one with better internet will win. People say it's a coin flip, but it's actually connection-based matchup. I tried to call a bait, it wasn't a bait, and we lose this game. Now, moving into the next one, we have Dialga and Telandras. Horrible lead. We just go Zygarde here. Zygarde is our safe switch. They bring in their own Dialga. We build up to EQ and we bait. Why do we bait? Because we cannot afford if they shield the EQ. If they shield the EQ, we lose. That's like the main reason behind baiting. You bait when you have lots of energy that you cannot afford losing. We're gonna shield here. I know this might be oh my, I don't know why they nuke. Like, they can just win straight bait there. Maybe because they were afraid, like, if I no shield, I can still get to an EQ, which is actually correct. So this is actually horrible because they will farm me down. I should have swapped back, to be honest, at that point. I should, like, the moment they shielded, I should go to Dialga and snipe it. And now they bring in the Lando. So we're going to do... Okay, never mind. They brought in Melmetal. Yo, this guy's free to play. So we're just going to keep farming, keep farming, keep farming, keep farming. We're going to keep farming here. By the way, if you don't know what we're doing, we're going to keep farming. Throw the Origin Pulse. And Origin Pulse should do enough damage to knock out that Screwdriver Pokemon. They bring in the Lando. And Stone Edge doesn't KO. I hope they know that. Okay, it doesn't KO, as I said. And now we do live a... We do live a Sandsear, and all we need to do is just one Iron Head, and the Iron Head should knock them out, and we should win this game again, just like every other game we won in this video. Welcome in, by the way, if you made it this far, thank you so much. Now we are playing the World Champ, it's Axon. He's running a very meta team combined, contain Palkia Origin, Zacian, and Landorus. The best team in the Master League, basically. That's like the best team you could run. I know that he's going to try to call a bait because that's how you're supposed to play that. Because you're gonna no shield and assume that if I nuke, you're just gonna farm all the way down. So now we are in a tough situation because Palkia has lots of energy. Switch clock is decent. I have to shield this even if it's a bait, and that wasn't a bait. They brought the Lando, and now we go to our own Zygarde. Zygarde is going to overfarm slightly, throwing good timing the crunch, and we need crunch debuffs. We need crunch debuffs badly because Lando is actually a great Zygarde answer, especially ahead on energy, because you're just gonna keep debuffing them and they throw good moves while we throw bad non-stab crunches. We get the defense spell, which is actually insanely helpful now. Another crunch. I do need another crunch debuff though. It says blocked, so we didn't get it. I don't think we shield at this point because our win con is literally just farm everything down. And we farm everything down, we win. And we're playing the... this is the second game where I played him. He played it differently now. He went to Landorus to bait out my Kyogre and save the Zacian. This is actually a much worse matchup for me because now I don't have a way to kill his Zacian. That's why he's the world champion, because he adapts to play against every different player, not just... adapt to players. He had not just play perfectly and play against every every player he faced. So he knew I have a Kyogre, so he went to Lando to bait it out, so his Zacian will be free. But this is not GG yet, as I have a win con, which is basically landing the Iron Head. If we land the Iron Head, I'm gonna call the player off that he doesn't have a close combat. I actually didn't know that he doesn't have close combat. That was actually my only play, sorry. So now our only play is, do we need to shield at this point? I don't think we shield. He wild charged and now we swap out. I think that was kind of a mistake by his end, but hey, he's the world champ. He doesn't make mistakes, we do. Maybe he has a plan. But since we land, we still have some health, we can just go swap out and now go straight for the nukes. Oh my, I think he's not supposed to get to the next move. He's 2 away. Okay, he doesn't get to the move. And we win this game, so GG's to world champion. That was very stressful to play against him, to be honest, because we know that he doesn't make mistakes, but we do. Primarina again. Primarina is everywhere. I'm actually excited if they ever, I would be excited if they ever release a Primarina community day, because Primarina would be perfectly OP if they give it Hydro Cannon now. Because the meta is basically dragons and fire and ground, which mean Primarina can hit everything with super effective damage except the Alga. It takes a neutral. Opponent here is swapped out Landorus and they fed their Landorus entirely for free. So I'm not going to shield, I'm going to farm all the way down. So what's the play here? We farm all the way down. No shield. And whatever comes in is going to tank a... Okay, I was about to throw the Origin Pulse, and thank God we didn't throw it. So we shield in here. They brought in the Primarina. Oh my. I think I had a chance to throw the move, and I didn't use it. But I think I should be fine, because this is supposed to take them out. So that was literally the only game why you don't run Outrage. Just for that situation, you don't run Outrage. Now, this is supposed to take them out, and we win this game, believe it or not. And this will take us, I think, to 3,062, which put me at, I think, 258 on the leaderboard. This is a long video, but I feel like I've been slacking on Master League content, and there's like a good amount of Master League people who watch this channel, and I feel like I should make more Master League content. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching. This is my Master League team. If you enjoyed, feel free to use it. If you don't have Optimus Prime, you could run Landorus, you could run Ho-Oh, you could run Zacian, you could run Xerneas. So these are perfect replacements. You could also run Dragonite. I think Dragonite is actually the best replacement here for the Optimus Prime, but again, just run Optimus Prime or Lando. Lando is even better. I don't know why I'm not using Lando, but I was using Optimus Prime just in case to hard counter layer, because it does better against Lando than like playing the mirror and trying to fish like, oh, I need to shield the Stone Edge and call a Sandseal Beat. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching, and sorry for the long video. For the Master League players out there that would like Master League content, this video is especially for you. And thank you so much everyone for watching. This is the end of the video. If you like this video, please leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and see you in the next video. Peace.